What is up, guys? It is RSC6414 here, back with another video. This time I'm reviewing WWE main event. Overall, I've got to say that the show is pretty good. Compared to the past couple 2 months, it's been better in comparison. I think since it was live on the network, they decided that they would do it that way, and basically, it was a good show. It was a good episode of main event. Daniel Bryan versus Kane would kick off the show. Obviously, they've been feuding for a little bit now at the Authority angle. This match was good. It got even like about 20 minutes long. It was a pretty good match, back and forth. There was a couple near falls throughout the match. Nothing that really stood out. Just a good, solid wrestling match. Kane was going for the choke slam finisher, and Daniel Bryan would counter, and he'd roll him up for the 1, 2, 3, and Daniel Bryan would defeat Kane via the roll-up pinfall in a pretty good match to kick off the episode, if I have to say so myself. And then after that, we have Nikki Bella versus Alicia Fox. This was a good match for Divas match. It got about 7 minutes, probably, back and forth. Brie Bella accompanied Nikki Bella to the ring, and Oksana accompanied Alicia Fox. It was just a good overall match, and basically you had Nikki Bella would end up hitting the rack attack finisher on Alicia Fox. She'd pin her for the 1, 2, 3, and Nikki Bella would defeat Alicia Fox via the rack attack with the pinfall. And then we had our final match of the night. We had what was scheduled, the Usos versus the New Age Outlaws for the WWE Tag Team Championships. If you remember, the Usos defended yesterday. The Usos won the tag titles last night on Raw. They defeated the New Age Outlaws to become the new Tag Team Champions. That was awesome. And they were going to defend them tonight until Road Dogg comes out with Billy Gunn. Road Dogg says he's hurt and he's not medically cleared to compete tonight. Brad Maddox comes out, the general manager of Raw. He confirms it. He says, yes, Road Dogg is hurt and won't be able to compete, but we promised you a WWE Tag Team title match, and that's what you all are gonna get. He brings out the Los Matadores. Ole! But, so the Los Matadores come out. They get in the... Brad Maddox announces it's for the Tag Team Championship. So Los Matadores versus the Usos in a Tag Team Championship match. And this was a good match. I thought this was good. I like the Los Matadores. I like the Usos too. Those are probably my 2 favorite tag teams in the WWE. Just because I've always been a huge fan of Epico and Primo. I'm not a huge fan of the Los Matadores gimmick, but since they are the Los Matadores, they're one of my favorite tag teams in the WWE. This was a good match. 2 of my favorite tag teams. Of course, the Wyatt family are my favorite, but 2 of my favorite going at it in the ring. Same time for the titles. Back and forth action. It was exciting. Just some high-flying stuff. And basically what happened is Jimmy Uso would super kick. I think it was Fernando of the Los Matadores. He'd go to the top rope, hit the Samoan frog splash like he did last night on Billy Gunn for the 1, 2, 3, and the Usos would pick up the win here and retain the WWE Tag Team Championships in another good match. So 3 matches on this week's episode of Main Event and 3 good matches, and the Divas match was good for Divas standards. But considering what we get nowadays for the Divas division, it got a decent amount of time. That was good. And all the other matches were good. So overall, good show. After the match, the New Age Outlaws were ringside at the announce table, just kind of scouting out what was going on. Billy Gunn pushes El Torito after the match. El Torito gets mad. He hits a Hurricane Rana on Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn gets in the ring to go after El Torito, but Fernando and Diego are both in the ring. They hit the double Samoan drop kind of tag team attack on Billy Gunn, and the Los Matadores get over on the New Age Outlaws with some momentum at the end of the show. That ends the show. Again, quick results. Usos retain the tag team titles, defeat Los Matadores. Daniel Bryan beats Kane. Nikki Bella beats Alicia Fox. Overall, good episode of Main Event. The overall grade I'd give this week's main event 6 out of 10. Again, 6 out of 10 is the overall grade I'd give this week's episode of WWE Main Event. If you missed it, you can watch it tomorrow night on Wednesdays. They did announce it'll be live on the WWE Network every Tuesday night at 8. And yeah, so it should be interesting. So hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos and subscribe. Again, the overall grade, 6 out of 10. Thanks, guys.